Well, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 11, representing Harcourts Charlton Realty Limited, please welcome Mr. Robert Tulp.
Well, in December 2008, the official longest game of hide-and-seek finally ended after some 7 years. My guess is that it didn't take place in Unit 1504 at 96 Simon Street. For those of you that say that big is best, well, I refute by saying that sometimes the attention is in the detail. Robert Tulp is my name. It's my pleasure to be conducting proceedings today on behalf of our team from Harcourts. Let me welcome you back to Unit 1504 at 96 Simon Street in the central suburb of Grafton and reintroduce marketing agent Iona Rodriguez. Today's auction is conducted according to our standard auction contract and Real Estate Institute's best practice guide. Very straightforward documentation that tells us that Unit 1504 is more formally described as a stratum in freehold, being Unit 15G a 1/9 share of accessory Unit 60, which is the corridor of Level 15, Depositor Plan 361373, and fully contained and described in the Certificate of Title with unique identifier 250161 from the North Auckland Land Registry. Now, being a unit title, I know that Iona has given all interested parties a copy of the Form 18, the pre-contract disclosure statement. Now, very straightforward documentation. It details that the body corporate fees payable are $2,745.15 per annum. The chattels list, it's unchanged from the listed inventory that has been distributed by Iona and her team. Settlement date set down the 22nd of July 2014, at which time vacant possession will be given. As always, by bidding, you confirm that your purchase is unconditional. You do acknowledge receipt of our residential sale and purchase agreements guide. Spare copies are available. Obviously, our owners have set a reserve price which shall not be disclosed, subject to it being reached where the highest bidder shall be the buyer. If a dispute takes place during the bidding, I'll just reopen back at the last undisputed level. I may nominate the sum by which you raise the bids. They do give me the legal right to refuse any bid. Our owners have reserved their right to bid exclusively through me, the auctioneer. Today, if I exercise that right, I'll always do it clearly below the reserve price. Now, there are no telephone bidders or agents bidding on behalf of their clients that I've been made aware of, and our owners do have legal right to withdraw their property from sale prior to selling it and without disclosing that reserve. Today's auction will be conducted or completed when the contract comes to palm. If you are the enviable buyer, obligations twofold. Sign the contract and the GST schedule and pay your deposit 1/10 of the purchase price. Well, as a young boy, I grew up with a fondness of storybooks. And one of my favourite series was that of the Mr. Men characters. Yes, sir.
The question, if the bidding has reached or exceeded reserve, can you guarantee me that the auction will not be adjourned to discuss strategy with the legal?
Sir, it's not. The answer, sir, is no, I can't guarantee that, sir. The reality is that the actual contract or the actual sale is concluded when the contract comes to palm. Twofold. One is that a bid may be withdrawn above that. We don't encourage that by any means. And also, the owners do have the right to withdraw their property from sale prior to the sale being completed, which is, again, contract coming to palm. Sir, appreciate your question. I hope that answers it. Look forward to the bidding. Buyers, while we're here, are there any other questions? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You did touch on the pre-contract disclosure statement, and I noticed from that the body corporate is awash with cash. Now, my question is, if the owners agree, can we divvy it up or have a party with it?
So I appreciate the question. I'm sure there's a few parties that may take place here at 96 Simon Street. The answer short of that is actually not as such, sir. Obviously, the levies that are already in the fund there will be distributed between existing contributors if that's what they decide to do. So I've actually taken a look through the minutes and I don't see anything to say that it's actually awash with funds, sir. Some money there in a reserve fund for exactly that purpose if need be. But the answer at this stage is I don't think that's likely, sir. But I look forward to your bidding shortly. Buyers, any other questions? Folks, again, referring back to one of my favourite series was that of the Mr. Men characters. Classic stalwarts like Mr. Clever. He lived in Cleverland, a place where all the clever people lived. Or maybe they were referring to number 96 Simon Street. It's a complex filled with tenants, boasting PhDs and master's degrees. No surprise considering the northerly stroll to Auckland and Massey University campuses and that added bonus of double grammar school zones. Mr. Hungry was another, always on the lookout for the next gastronomic delight. Well, I think he'd welcome the choices on offer in Grafton. Restaurant 8 at Langham, Number 5 in City Road are both just within an easy stone's throw, or just go downstairs to the Pitta House with a chicken kebab burger and fries. We'll give you change from a tenner. Mr. Busy, never one to slow down or to sit still, but even he may have met his match, keeping up with the nightlife of K Road, the walks and strolls over Grafton Bridge to the Domain, or the shopping mecca that is Queen Street. Now, today's offering is not immense based on square meterage, but it packs a punch when we consider the sub-penthouse level privacy, video security, and the peace of mind of an on-site manager. As you ready yourself for today's battle, I urge you to take a leaf from the manuscripts of Mr. Strong, Mr. Brave, and Mr. Decisive, rather than those of Mr. Muddle, Mr. Slow, or Mr. Nobody. Good luck, buyers, in your hands. Call for an opening bid. Sir, did we address your question, sir? Can I tempt you in maybe? $200,000, sir, seems fair and reasonable value. All day long, sir. Welcome and good luck to you, sir. At 200, a 50 on the rise there, sir, perhaps?
10.
Sir, I'll take it, sir. 210, welcome in, sir. Reciprocate to 20. At 210, 20, 30. At $220,000, sir, have I seen your best? 220, 30. And again, sir, $230,000. 230, 40 is it? 240, sir. At 230, sir, stay strong. 230,000, sir. Bidding again, 240, sir. Thank you, 240,000, sir. Again, 50. 240. 250, there we go. No need to be alarmed. 250 and 60. 260, sir, 70. 260 buyers then. At 260, once now, then I call it 260. Twice. Third time at $260,000 and 70, sir, worth waiting for. 270, 80, $270,000 buyers. 280, sir, welcome in, good luck. 280, sole representative of this side, I can see. 280, good luck to you. And 90, sir, or put a 3 in front. $280,000 buyers once now then. 280, twice I call it. Third time at $280,000. So you've surprised them for a short period of time. So let me take it to 290 on behalf of the sellers. Invite you back. Let's put a 3 in front. So there's never any doubt we're going to get there. Sorry, say it again. 20 on top of my 290, so makes it 310. At $310,000, sir, happy to take another 20. 310 and 15 it is. 315 there, sir. 315 and 35. At 320. I preferred my number, but okay. 320,000. 320 there, sir. Happy to take another 15 if you like. 320,000. Again, buyers calling it 3 times. Once now at 320, twice, 25 there, sir, 3 the quarter. 325, sir, have I seen your best? 325 and 6, travelling a single, okay.
5.
326, 31. 331. 332. 337. So anti-clockwise makes it your bid. At 337 buyers. Once now at 337 twice. 42 it is. 342, calmly done. 43. Don't know if the ones are working, sir, but I'm happy to take them all day long. 343 and 48. 49. 349, sir. Another 5 there, sir, is it? 349, 44. Sorry, 49, 54. 354 and 5, sir. 354 on my left flank. Once now at 354. Twice. Third time, sir, at $354,000. 59 it is.
500.
59 and a half. Sir, reciprocate at 60 if you like. 359 and 60 and a half. 360, 500 buyers. Once now, then I call it 360, 500. Twice now, 360 the half. Third time at that level. Buyers, good news. Sold sticker goes on the sign. I sell at 360,500 and 61 now. 61, 500. 361, 66 and a half. At 366, 500 buyers for a slice of Grafton. 366, 500 buyers. Once now, I sell it, sir. 367. Sorry, 66, 500, sir. 67 and a half. 367, 72, 500. 372 the half there, sir. Have I seen your best? I hope not. 372, 500 buyers. 372, 500, 373 and a half. Folks, I sell 74 and a half. We'll bank that. 374, 5 and a half. 375, 500 buyers. 3755500. Does it sell at that level? 376 and a half. Buyers first time now, straight down the middle. 77 and a half. Twice now, buyers. 377 and a half. 377, 82 and a half. 382 and a half buys, be fair warned, no late bidding. 382, 500 buys, I sell. 2 people go home disappointed. 382, 500 buys first, second, 83 and a half. 383 and a half for 84. 384 buys. 384, 384 and a half. And 384 and a half, 85. 385 and a half. And 6 and a half. And 7 and a half. 387 and a half, 88 and a half. Done? 388 and a half, sir. I don't believe it for one moment, sir. 388 and a half, we're just getting to know each other, sir. It was financial, needed to start somewhere. 388 and a half buys, I sell it. First, second, third time down the middle at 388, $500 buys, it's going. Going. It's yours. Congratulations. Give him a round of applause. To our buyer, we say welcome home. Sir, I christen you Mr. Clever. To everyone else, thanks very much. Enjoy your day. If we can be of any help, as always, let us know. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks.